Timothee Chalamet has starred in a lot of popular movies over the last few years now. With his arrival in cinema mainly featuring indie films, he's currently growing into bigger blockbusters. 2021's Dune and Don't Look Up come instantly to mind. Keep watching this video to find out how Johnny Depp feels about Timothee Chalamet playing Willy Wonka. Everything to know about the upcoming Wonka movie. Timothee Chalamet fans rejoice as your favorite star is all set to star in a movie and become the world's most famous chocolatier. The Oscar-nominated actor is all set to star as the iconic inventor and chocolate maker in Warner Bros. And the Roald Dahl story Co's Wonka. This is going to be a musical based on the early life of Willy Wonka. For the unversed, the same character has been previously played by Johnny Depp and Gene Wilder. Yes, we know that all you fans are already jumping with joy and want to know it all about this upcoming movie. Is that it's going to be the first film that Chalamet will get a chance to show off his singing and dancing skills on the silver screen. Keep watching to know more. The next big production Timothy's starring in is 2023's Wonka. It's not confirmed if it takes place in the same universe as any of the other Willy Wonka movies, but it is confirmed that it centers around a younger Willy Wonka, which makes sense given Timothy's age of 27. The last person to play Willy Wonka just so happened to be Johnny Depp, who also happens to be the father of Timothée Chalamet's ex-girlfriend. Don't be surprised if the situation makes you feel a bit awkward. However, both actors are fans of good cinema and have an intense respect for each other. Here's everything the two have said about each other, as well as how they feel about their Willy Wonka movies. Wonka 2023 will be the third major motion picture that involves the character of Willy Wonka. For those that are unaware, the first Willy Wonka movie was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, released all the way back in 1971. It's a classic that nearly everyone's seen based on the Roald Dahl book of the same name. The second movie was 2005's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It starred Johnny as Willy Wonka and was directed by Tim Burton of all people. While Tim is a very talented director, some audiences didn't quite like his darker and surreal version of the lighthearted Willy Wonka world. The film is still a good underrated movie that has an 83% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes but only a 51% audience score. Roger Ebert summed the movie up perfectly when he claimed that it was cheerfully inventive while also calling it creepy at times. Perhaps the movie's mixed reception is why it took so long for another Willy Wonka movie. By the time Wonka 2023 comes out in theaters, it will have been 18 years between the two movies. After the movie was announced, fans on Twitter debated over Gene Wilder's and Johnny Depp's performances as Willy Wonka. Wonka 2023 then became a meme when the first picture of Timothy as Willy Wonka was released to the public. How does Johnny Depp feel about Timothée Chalamet as Willy Wonka? Johnny Depp has had a lot to say about Timothy, but most of it has been behind the scenes. It's been sprinkled out over the years too, as Timothy's career has progressed. But how exactly has it done so? It's kind of crazy how fast Timothy has turned into a superstar. Sure, he wasn't the overnight kind of celebrity, as he did work his way up through theater acting before making his way to the cinema. With that being said, he still kind of skipped past the normal level of fame and went straight to superstardom. Before his breakout roles, Timothy was auditioning for the MCU's portrayal of Spider-Man. Call Me By Your Name was the film that really put Timothy on the map as an actor. After a bunch of small indie roles, he finally had a big indie role in a movie that was nominated for several awards. It would even earn Timothy a Best Actor nomination. Johnny's thoughts. So what does Johnny have to say about Timothy and his appearance in the upcoming Wonka movie? Johnny's had a lot of other tasks on his plate over the past year. He hasn't been asked about Wonka 2023, but he has definitely been asked about Timothée Chalamet in the past. Seeing as Timothy actually dated Johnny's daughter Lily Rose Depp, the media has certainly hunted for Johnny's opinion on their relationship. According to Hollywood Life, Johnny welcomed Timothy and Lily's relationship with open arms. This is due to Timothy's acting prowess, his ability to speak French, and the fact that the two have so much in common. According to Timothy himself, an actor that Timothy respects gave the Dune actor his props. He also warned him not to do hard substances and not to do superhero movies. Could that respected actor have been the legendary Johnny Depp? How did Johnny Depp feel about playing Willy Wonka? How did Johnny Depp feel about his own portrayal in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Seeing as Johnny has been embroiled in countless memorable performances since then, as well as some real-life relationship drama, it's believed that he's forgotten about an underwhelming kids movie that he made almost 20 years ago. However, that's not entirely true. Back in June of 2022, with the trial against Amber Heard then still ongoing, Johnny brought his impersonation of Willy Wonka back for his fans. That impersonation was recorded and went viral on the internet. It's safe to say that Willy Wonka still has an important place in Johnny's heart. Johnny gave a lot of praise to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The movie was directed by Johnny's longtime friend Tim Burton. Johnny was very complimentary of Tim throughout the film's press tour and constantly gave Tim his flowers. Johnny told Hollywood.com in an interview that he loved Tim's version of the world Roald Dahl built. Now, we don't know about you guys over there, but we're absolutely on the edges of our chairs waiting for Chalamet to make his big debut as Wonka. We only hope that he will keep Depp's legacy alive through his portrayal as the eponymous character.